Yo, it's mortified. MGTOW is vastly more than just an acronym. So for those of you that just recite the words within the acronym when reciting what MGTOW is, it's about time I gave you an enlightening lesson. So lightweights, PUAs, slash juggalos, political whore sons, and mentally confused MRA types, pull up a seat, shut your mouths, and listen as the teacher explains and interprets to you what MGTOW genuinely is. A MGTOW is a male individual that has already fully evaluated the many traps, snares, falsities, and delusions constructed to destroy, abuse, manipulate, and exploit him. In addition, this male individual has also fully understood the gravity and magnitude of just how disproportionately stacked against him society, government, nature, and overall mankind is in favor of benefiting the female, regardless of the situation and circumstances. After fully understanding how grim and dire the reality for the male individual is, he knows that bargaining, reforming, reconciling, and negotiating with the world is a fruitless, futile, and detrimental endeavor that he only loses in. MGTOW men might look at an attractive woman for a few seconds, but they don't hold any thoughts in their head of dating, let alone marrying her. This man doesn't sell out his brother, comrade, and friend over loose pussy. He has already maintained the idea of solitude, shakes off shaming language slash narcissistic charges of belittlement according to society's standards and does not internalize society's measurements of wealth, quality, and material in order to gauge his adequacy as a man. Examples of this are expensive jewelry like gold chains, Rolex watches, and the fabricated alpha-beta dichotomy. He's confident within his own masculinity and doesn't subscribe to the traditional slash PUA masculinity that is highly damaging and degrading to him as he's seen as just some emotionless worker drone wallet who can shake off all ailments, whether and is ready to work no matter what happens in life. Essentially a life-proof god. While he understands the grim and dark reality of the world, he is able to find happiness, peace, tranquility, and contentment through hobbies, labor he enjoys, and activities that bring joy and excitement to his life, of course, minus the demonstrably high risk and cost to him. To conclude this point, MGTOW, the individual, is a man that has fully understood what lies ahead of him, the magnitude of how disadvantaged he is by the world and mankind to benefit women. With this knowledge, he's determined the best decision is a life of solitude, living on his own terms. He doesn't fixate on women, relationships, or sex, doesn't concern himself with reforming, bargaining, reconciling, or negotiating with society, and is able to find ample happiness and tranquility in life through hobbies and activities despite the grim reality of life. Here's where the separation of the wheat from the chaff, the plastic from the genuine, and the fake from the authentic is made, as I've thoroughly disputed through multiple videos. Numerous false interpretations are passed around. New ears to this content are misled and misdirected, and the divide among thought is purposely created. MGTOW is not the place, community, or man who tells other men, hey dog, peep my mad PUE game, yo check it. MGTOW is not about pumping and dumping random whores. That's confirmed bachelorhood, and yes, there are differences. A genuine MGTOW man has better things to do than spend money, time, and energy chasing tail. MGTOW is not the place for you to propagate your retarded bullshit socio-political agenda. Genuine MGTOW do not care obsess over feminists, SJWs, or what the women are already doing. These men know that women are always doing something outrageous, so why act surprised or depressed every time they do just that? In addition to this, genuine MGTOW men don't concern themselves with politics. Oh my god, did you see what them feminazis said about Donald Trump? They're so crazy, like they're insane. We as MGTOWs, some of us fake, are not the Avengers. We're not saviors, superheroes, or gods that can physically split mountains in half with our bare hands. MGTOW isn't about saving the West, reforming it so males are more highly valued as slaves. And it's certainly not about reverting to traditional pre-1950 times. Fault or no fault divorce doesn't matter at all. For MGTOWs do not care about marriage. I'm looking at you, MRAs, and a voice for manginas. Lastly, for those of you purple pill clowns, MGTOW is not a mating strategy for you to utilize, trying to configure relationships with women to work. It's not at all like that Gucci designer belt you wore trying to court attractive whores, or that expensive luxury car you spent your entire savings to rent for a weekend pulling average bitches. Those of you within the community or approaching it with these misconceptions, I say to you, get the fuck out. You're not wanted, and you're doing a huge disservice to what the actual philosophy is, as well as new people. You're not furthering the discussion by contributing something insightful, and you're damn sure not of the intention of helping another man besides yourself. You are what MGTOW is misconceived as, but not actual. Thank you to those viewing this video that are genuinely MGTOW and can understand me. And to those of you guilty of what I condemn, fuck you, kick rocks. Mortify out.